healthcare technologies in District 15. Assemblywoman Quigley, 70 new jobs created at Alice and Olivia LLC in District 32. Assemblyman Weber, 100 new jobs created and 35 retained at PNY Technologies in District 26. These are just examples of what we've been able to do through the three-part New Jersey Partnership for Action. Its three components are not only operational as we sit here today, but working together on a daily basis to make the state a home for economic growth, investment, and entrepreneurship. I want to spend a minute talking about each of the three parts so you have a better understanding of how the Christie administration is addressing economic growth in New Jersey in a cohesive manner. The first part, Choose New Jersey. One second. When Tracy comes in, I'll introduce you to you. But Choose New Jersey, she's the executive director of Choose New Jersey, an independent 501c3 led by CEO Tracy McDaniel and a board of leading corporate citizens, is raising the state's profile domestically and abroad. The state's core strengths are now promoted in a more effective manner than in years past. Our incentive programs are being marketed to business people by business people. Quite simply, the private sector now has a voice in economic policy. Job creators now have a seat at the table where their recommendations are heard and advice heeded. Two examples bear mentioning and illustrate the wisdom of creating Choose New Jersey. The first was the recent NCAA regional basketball finals in Newark. As an independent, corporate-run 501c3, it has both the ability and resources to do things we cannot do in traditional state budget, state government. This includes using such high-profile events as Prudential Center as backdrop for marketing the state to prospective investors and relocation professionals. Thanks to the presence of Choose New Jersey, key discussions were facilitated at the NCAAs, not at taxpayer expense, and opportunities for further growth were maximized. Another case will occur in June, when CEO Tracy McDaniel and the board of Choose New Jersey will host a dinner at the annual Bio International Conference in Washington, D.C. As one of the world's premier biotechnology centers, it is only fitting that New Jersey assume a prominent role in its largest annual gathering. Without Choose New Jersey, this would have been impossible. We simply don't have tax dollars to pay for that type of an event. With it, the state stands to strengthen its already strong position as a leading light in biotechnology and innovation. The second part of the New Jersey Partnership for Action is the Economic Development Authority, or EDA. The EDA has benefited greatly from its presence in the Partnership for Action. Innovative and incentive programs like the Business Employment Incentive Program, or BEAP as we all know it, the Business Retention and Relocation Assistance Grant Program, or the BRAG as we all know it, the Urban Transit Hub Tax Credit Program, and the Economic Redevelopment and Growth Program are all fueling the state's recovery by offering key financial and capital opportunities unmatched by competing states regionally or even on a national level. As New Jersey's Bank for Business, the EDA provided $518 million in financial assistance last year, incentives, and tax credits to the state's business community in 2010. This included nearly $65 million to small businesses and $22 million in key manufacturing projects, two sectors critical to sustaining our positive momentum. In the 12 legislative districts represented on this committee, total EDA assistance